Okay, so here it is, the missing video. What was really going on with this Maytag washer? You've seen me do the diagnostic videos. I've shown how to put it into a test cycle. I've shown how to get its error codes to come up. So I showed you what was going on. Now this machine, it kept on giving the error code. Initially it gave a lot of error codes, but then once I cleared them, and did it again, it just gave the error code of water not pumping out enough. And what would happen from a full tank of water, even in the test cycle, it wouldn't fully pump the tank out. So I did all the research on the internet, looked up what everybody said, and the first thing I did was pull the drum out of the machine, because that's what I was told to do. That wasn't easy, but we got that out. Just had to remove the little cap and pull the center spindle out, and it came out through the top. And from there I could make sure that there was nothing caught in the pump, nothing blocking the pump, and that it was all clear from the top once I'd pulled the tub out. But it was all clear. There was not a problem. There was a paper clip down there, but it wasn't blocking the pump. It was just sitting there rusting. So I then worked on the pump, turned the machine over upside down. I've got a how to remove the pump video. I got good at it because I had to do it 3 times. And I checked the pump, checked all the connectors, checked it for flow, and the pump seemed okay, but I was told that in hot weather that there's an overheat switch on the pumps, and that the pumps will in actual fact cut out on this overheat switch. So what it meant, after all my research on Google and ringing 3 or 4 different washer places, was that the overheat switch on the pump was faulty, and so therefore what I needed to do was get a new pump. So I got onto eBay and I got a new pump. I bought a brand new pump and it got it sent out, installed it, and what do you know? The machine did exactly the same thing. So I wrote back to the people that had supplied me the pump, hoping that they knew a little bit more than I did. And I said, look, this is what's happened, what's going on? And their reply surprised me a lot. They said, oh, we must have sent you a faulty pump because what you described can only be a faulty pump. So here's your money back. And they credited me for the pump. I just said, keep it. So I had this brand new pump, but it was doing exactly the same. But I was sus on the other parts of the machine. I was actually sus on the control knob, like the big computer behind, because it was really funny and inconsistent and flashing and not doing what I thought it wanted. So anyway, I got back on eBay. I bought a second-hand pump this time around. It was much cheaper. And this second-hand pump got posted out. And guess what? Yeah, exactly the same. So I had 3 different pumps in this machine and they all did exactly the same thing. It would start to pump out, but it would not fully pump out. And if you look at my test cycle video, you'll see that it doesn't fully pump the tank dry because it's not sending enough signal down to the pump and it wasn't keeping it on long enough. So even though I was getting that error, it wasn't indicating what was wrong. In my machine, it was that control module up the top. Now I'm pretty handy, and I started to pull that apart, and I wanted to get the control module out to see how big it is, what was going on, see if I could find any burnout components and that sort of thing, and I couldn't get it out. I didn't try that hard or for that long, but without damaging the machine and causing permanent damage, I just couldn't get that out, so I didn't bother with it. But that was what was actually going on with my machine, and I think that is the case, as I've been looking at people's comments and what they've been reading online, that a lot of people are having that control module fail. And what it means, of course, is it starts to send false error messages. It starts to send error messages that don't make any sense. So even if you're getting error messages that say maybe the lid switch is not right, or maybe it's not pumping out enough water like mine, be sus that the control module itself might have given out. Now you can get that part as well and fit it, of course it's possible, but it's certainly not easy. There's a lot of work involved in getting in there and pulling the circuit board apart and getting it out. I did get it out, but was not able to find anything actually wrong with the unit. So there you go, that was what was actually going on with my washing machine. None of what I read on Google or looked at on YouTube or anything else gave me that information, but I just want to get it out there that if you're getting inconsistent things out of the control mechanism, then be very sus on that, because they most definitely do give out as well.